get started, because so Iris, recommended you, because she knows our purpose and our mission for the magazine. So we know that anybody that she suggests, is a good role model for the youth. And so, whenever she recommends us people, we always make it our business to try to feature them in the magazine. Last time she allowed us to interview Chuck, and so we've just established a relationship based upon our mission and our purpose. So talking to you, I just want to expound on that, because clearly you are in line with our mission and our purpose. So we're pretty much based upon educating the youth and giving them the information that they need to succeed, as far as in entertainment and just in life in general. So the first question
Yeah.
I would ask you is, bring me up to speed as far as you yourself, growing up as a youth and all the way up to what you're doing now as far as your career.
I grew up. I was born in Las Vegas, and I grew up here. And I started dancing when I was about 8 years old, and I stopped dancing when I was 17 or 18.
Hmm.
And started I started getting a little bit more into like music and film and things like that. And I started designing a lot and doing a lot of websites and logos and graphic design and things like that. And so I just started really exploring all the different things that I could do. And I took piano lessons for 8 years, and I played the violin. And I've just always been really intrigued by everything that I can do, and my family has been so supportive, and they definitely are my biggest inspiration.
Did you always know that you were an artsy person from when you were little?
Yeah, ever since I was little, and my family's always been really like, they've just kind of always known that I'm very artistic and very creative, and it's just what I love to do every day.
Hmm.
And so so that's kind of, I just started. I think it started when I started dancing, and then just from there, I really began exploring all the different things that I could do, and it's such a great creative outlet. And um, I don't know. I love doing everything that I do, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else besides this.
How did you balance, the artistic side of yourself with the academic side of yourself?
It was it was kind of tough because I enjoyed going to school, but it wasn't. I wasn't always. I always wanted. I was like, I just want to get this over with, and I just want to go to dance class. And um, I I definitely, when I was younger, I definitely put academics first, and I got really good grades, and but I always wanted to just get out of school and just get to the studio and start dancing, or get home and work on a project, or work on some new mix and some idea that I had. And um, it was easy, I guess,
And
balancing the two.
and when did you know that you can actually make a career out of, indulging in the many different things that you did? And I guess you could sum it up to just, all forms of, entertainment. When did you know that, it was no longer just a hobby, but actual, a viable way of living for yourself? And were your parents also supportive of that aspect of it?
I guess when I met Howard and Karen Schwartz,
Hmm.
and I started working for Periodics, it all just kind of hit me, and I was like, oh my god, this isn't a dream anymore. And I'm here, and I'm working with Periodics from America's Best Dance Crew, and I'm working with Howard and Karen, who created America's Best Dance Crew and Hip Hop International. And um, I guess when I started getting paid to do what I love to do, I was like, this is it. Like, it's not even work for me anymore. Like, this is just what I love to do, and I don't I don't do this for the money. I do it because it's my passion, and I I wish that everybody could experience this and do what they love to do. And
what are
yeah,
some of the great, because of course working with Howard and Karen and Poriotics, what are some of the great networking opportunities that you have? Because a lot of the dancers and just people in general don't know that networking is also a big key to success. What are some of the networking opportunities you've had, or the people that you've gotten to meet, to help advance what you're doing personally because of the work that you're doing?
um, Howard and Karen have definitely opened up a lot of doors, and so has Poriotics. And working on America's Best Dance Crew, I've been able to meet all the different kids from all over. And I work for Hip Hop International, and we're in Vegas. Well, I live here, so everybody comes to me for 3 weeks, and we do that in Vegas. And um, I've been able to meet and work with a lot of people. I've worked with District 78 from they produced the master mixes on America's Best Dance Crew, and I I worked with Jake Wan, who he did Tipsy, that song Tipsy back in 2004. I've produced a couple music videos for him, and I've been able to work with a lot of kids from America's Best Dance Crew and Hip Hop International on their different ventures, like Chris Quo from Instant Noodles.
Mm-hmm.
His brother passed away about a year ago from osteosarcoma, which is a really rare form of bone cancer. And so Chris started a nonprofit organization called the Stanley Project. And so I've been able to work with Chris, and I've been able to work with AJ Raphael and Victor Kim from Quest Crew, and Miguel Zarate, who is a choreographer, and Jenny Valdez, and it's definitely opened up a lot of different doors. And I mean, I'm still growing and learning and meeting people, and it's been an amazing experience so far.
From your own observation, do you feel that of course dance is growing, but do you think that has it even reached its potential yet, or do you see it being even bigger than what it is now? Because it's definitely growing or coming back to the U.S., and it's growing internationally at a tremendous rate. Do you feel that it's at its potential, or do you see it growing a lot more because of everybody's just getting on it right now?
I definitely can see dance becoming an even bigger thing, and it's so in demand right now. And I think that it's the dancers who really put on the show for the artists. And I mean, everybody. It's a team effort, and I can see it getting even bigger. And I know that dance is so mainstream now, and everybody wants to do it, and there's so many talented kids, and everybody wants to dance now, and I can see it really getting even bigger and better than it is now. And there's so many dance shows on TV, and it's everywhere you look, everybody is dancing, and I can see it really getting bigger.
So do you feel that there's a need for dance press like us being a magazine, and also other press like Pacific Rim and Dance On? So do you feel that there is a need for dance press?
Yes, I do. I feel that it's very important for everybody to realize that the dancers are here, and that it's not just about the singer. And I think I really give it to Peter Gonzaga and Stanley over at Pacific Rim, and you guys, and just everybody interviewing all the dancers. And it's such a great creative way for kids to express themselves who don't know what they want to do, or they know that this is what they want to do, and this is just what they love. And it's such a great experience. And I feel that it's really the press that has made dance so big, and Howard and Karen with Hip Hop International and America's Best Dance Crew. I feel like all of you have really brought dance to the household and made it cool and made it mainstream. And I think, yes, I feel that the press is very important.
And for you personally, do you see yourself growing within the dance culture, or do you see yourself, just going on to bigger and better things, or do you feel that you'll always have a hand in the dance culture, because that was one of your first passions? What do you see yourself doing, let's say, in the next, 5 years?
I definitely, excuse me, I definitely see myself staying in the dance community. I've made so many great friends and connections, and been able to do so many amazing things that I never thought would be possible. And I support all of my friends who are dancers, and I go to all of their shows and events. And I'm going out this Saturday and supporting Araya, who is little baby Walkie.
Oh, yeah.
She's competing here in Vegas at the Vegas. I think it's the Vegas Shakedown, and that's this Saturday. And I really want to stay in the dance community and help out and do as much as I can and make as many dreams come true as possible. And yeah.
And my final question, don't want to take up too much more of your time. What would be your best advice, to the youth that want to pursue a career as far as entertainment, whether it's dance, playing the piano, music, anything? What would be your best advice, to give to them to help not make it easier for them, because, everybody has to go through trials and tribulations, but, there are some roadblocks that if we can, let them know beforehand, that maybe it will make it a little bit easier for them to have some form of success.
I would just tell them to never give up and to definitely follow your dreams. And if you work hard enough and if you're determined enough and you have the passion and the drive, it'll happen. And it's so important to follow your dreams and to never give up. And I'm always fascinated that I've been able to do everything that I've been able to do, and I've been so blessed. And I've worked so hard to make all of my dreams become a reality. And there's nothing stopping anybody from doing what they want to do. And I think that it's very important for everybody to find their passion in life. And you just have to dream. And if you're not dreaming and reaching for the stars, I don't know, you've got to do it. Everybody has the potential, and it's just fascinating. And you can manifest this reality and make your dreams come true if you hold on to that dream and you believe in it, and if you dream it, you can make that dream a reality.
Yes.
And I've just been so thankful that my family has supported me in every step of the way, and they always remind me that the world doesn't owe me anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely work really hard for everything that I have and everything that I've been able to do. And I'm just very grateful and very thankful.
Okay, well, thank you, for your time. We look forward to, featuring you in the next issue of our magazine. Irish actually sent over, some of your stuff, to be featured in the magazine. So as we get up and running and get that out, you guys will have it and you guys will see it. And I just want to thank you for your time, and we appreciate it, and I'm sure the kids are going to appreciate your interview as well.
Thank you so much.